The Secret Code of Miracles, Why the Son of Man Rewrote the Script of Humanity. Smashing the Religious Clichés. Welcome back to Smina Posiciai, the shift of perspective. While my tank takes its position on the map, I want to talk to you about things that completely shatter standard reality. When people hear the word miracle, most of them picture cheap magic tricks, illusionists, or Hollywood special effects. Many believe that Christ performed miracles just to show off, prove his divinity, or demand blind faith. As if he was saying, "Look, I can walk on water, so you better drop to your knees." But if we strip away the layers of institutional religion and look at the hard historical facts, we find a completely different story. Every single miracle was a radical social, psychological, and existential manifesto. They were not magic tricks. Today, we are making a sharp shift of perspective. We will break down what these acts actually meant, why miracles have vanished from our modern everyday lives, and what real, practical value you can take from this story into your life today. The Son of Man, the archetype, not a cloud deity. Let's clear up a massive translation error that has buried the truth for centuries. In 1st century Judea, nobody called Jesus Lord in the sense of the Almighty Creator, Yahweh. Had he demanded that, he would have been stoned for blasphemy within his first week. In the original context, people called him Sir or Master, a term of deep respect for a strong leader, not a statement of cosmic divinity. Jesus consistently called himself by a different title, the Son of Man. In Aramaic, it is Ben Adam. In that culture, this title meant something fundamental, the true human. He was putting on a display of the original, unbroken blueprint of humanity, man as he was designed to be, before societal fear and manufactured guilt ruined his nature. And this changes everything. If he is just an unreachable deity on a cloud, then replicating his character is impossible. We give ourselves permission to remain cowards, slaves to circumstances, or passive bystanders. But if he is the true human, then his resilience and strength become the standard for every single one of us. His life is not a religion. It is a craft of human excellence that we are required to master through discipleship. In the ancient world, a disciple didn't just memorize quotes. He copied the master's personality, his boundaries, and his reaction to crisis. Being his disciple means acting exactly like him in the real world. The trailer of a perfect world and the potter's wheel. So, why did he heal the sick and calm the storms? Historians call this anticipated eschatology. To put it simply, Jesus' miracles were trailers or demo versions of a normal, unbroken reality. Our current world is fundamentally fractured by disease, chaos, and decay. By restoring a paralyzed man's ability to walk, Jesus was showing, look, this is how the human instrument is supposed to function in its original state. But then a logical question hits you. If fixing the world was that easy, why are there no physical miracles in our everyday lives today? Has the architect abandoned us? The answer is tough, but it's honest. In a mature adult life, constant baseline miracles would completely ruin the main purpose of existence, turning a raw, blank piece of clay into a finished masterpiece. Out of the image of God, we must forge the likeness of God. And a high-quality product is never made without harsh processing and high temperatures. God compares humanity to clay and himself to a potter. The desire to avoid hardships, friction, and the painful process of growth belongs only to children. Children are soft clay. They require external pressure to hold a shape. But a mature, conscious man is capable of deliberately enduring the heat of the furnace to achieve the final result. Adult faith, yes. Childish begging. Many treat faith like a cosmic vending machine, literally begging for material gains or smooth circumstances. Give me money, solve my issues, bend reality to fit my ego. But spiritual maturity brings you to a different conclusion. It is better to remain silent. Begging for miracles out of pure selfishness always backfires, messing up the grander script of your development. Blaming yourself, projecting anger onto other people, or trying to force the Creator to do your bidding is completely useless. It yields no good fruits. If God's goal and your personal goal, which is to achieve true humanity, align, then there is no sense in trying to rewrite His script for your life. The only thing worthy of a sovereign man to ask in his inner silence is, give me the clarity to accept these events without bitterness. Give me the strength to endure the furnace, and if I fall, give me the resilience to stand up and keep moving forward. That is the position of a mature man. True power is the mastery of your response. In the book of Proverbs, there is a verse heavier than any military caliber. He who rules his spirit is better than he who takes a city. Think about that while my tank breaks through the enemy line. We are trained to believe that power means controlling territories, managing corporations, or displaying weapons. But ancient wisdom says true, absolute authority belongs to you in a single millisecond, in the moment you choose your reaction to external events. Viktor Frankl, the psychiatrist who survived the hell of a Nazi concentration camp, proved a universal law: between the stimulus and your response, there is always a sacred pause. And inside that pause, you are completely free. The world around you can turn into chaos, but you decide whether to collapse into animalistic rage, submit like a slave, or stand tall as an independent human being. No one in the universe can break you if you do not break yourself from within that space. So, gentlemen, shift your position. Stop waiting for magical shortcuts or external rescues. Accept the heat of life's furnace with your head held high. Train your focus, protect your boundaries, and master the sacred pause of choice. This is the path of the disciple. This is how you tune your internal instrument to play a beautiful, powerful melody. In the next videos on this channel, we will break down the neurobiology of the brain, the mechanics of the placebo effect, and how religious bureaucracies have capitalized on guilt to strip us of this exact freedom. Drop a comment below if you have ever managed to hold that pause of choice in a critical situation. Hit the like button, subscribe to Smina Pasisei. I will see you in the next battle, men.
L'abbiamo preso! Preso! Pronti al fuoco! Centrato! Corazzato nemico danneggiato! Bersaglio perso! Veicolo nemico distrutto! Li abbiamo danneggiati!